YouTube just demonetized a channel for seemingly no reason, and a lot of YouTubers are speaking out about this because it's kind of crazy what's going on. So the channel that got hit is called The Act Man, and he sort of exposed someone on YouTube and pretty much got in trouble for it. But it's kind of a big story, so here's a summary. So it all starts with this sort of tech review channel, Quantum TV. From what I've seen from this whole situation is that this guy, Quantum TV, allegedly filing a false copyright claim on YouTube. The Act Man did this video on Quantum TV, and you can see this little bit here, the false claim against me, where yeah, Quantum TV filed a copyright claim against him. And was it false? Well, he says it is, and a lot of people on YouTube seem to agree that yeah, this was a false claim. And this whole video goes through how Quantum TV is breaking a bunch of YouTube terms of service, and so many YouTubers were involved in talking about this, including like Some Ordinary Gamers, you know, like big YouTubers that have a lot of respect for YouTube as a platform, as well as who are very passionate about sort of like revealing bad actors on YouTube. And so whatever you think of Quantum TV doesn't really matter in this sort of situation right now. Like, this whole small thing is not really the big picture of this all, but basically the Act Man made this video and YouTube did nothing about it. You know, bad actor on YouTube, let's not do anything about it, I guess. Right? So the Act Man made another video about it, basically calling out YouTube for not doing anything. You know, he cited a bunch of YouTube terms of service, not quite unlike what I do here on this channel, you know? I have certain videos on this channel going over some sort of like, you know, whether it's comment bots and scams on YouTube, and going through terms of service to show, hey, where these people are like, you know, breaking the rules, and I send the information off to YouTube, and then they deal with it. And in this case, YouTube didn't deal with it. Except they did, just not on the right person. So, this is where we go to Twitter. Just like everyone does when YouTube doesn't do anything, we complain on Twitter. I've done it before as well. So, YouTube decided to take down the Act Man's video for violating community guidelines, specifically not safe for work content. Now, the Act Man has tried to go through the video to figure out what the heck they're talking about, and he assumes it was some sort of like joke with a cucumber. I don't really... You take from that what you will. But most people are like, okay, it was this super small joke. Why did YouTube completely remove the video for that? You know, there's way worse content on YouTube that isn't even age restricted or demonetized, yet this video got a strike on the channel. Video completely taken down for not actually showing anything like extreme, when other videos on the platform just get, you know, age restricted or demonetized, or sometimes nothing at all. But this video, anyway, that's not even the worst part of this. A person trying to reveal some bad actors on YouTube gets punished by YouTube for doing that. But let's scroll up a little bit on his Twitter. It appears that he tried to appeal it. It was rejected within 30 minutes manually by YouTube. And then scrolling up a little bit more, he does clarify he doesn't think it was Quantum TV behind, you know, the takedown. So that's why we're not really focusing on Quantum TV at all. He was just sort of more within the context of everything, right? But then I saw on Twitter after all of this unfolded that he said his partner manager reached out to him telling him that his channel will be completely demonetized. And then it happened. So to paint a picture here, the Act Man got together with a bunch of well-respected YouTubers to expose some alleged bad actions on YouTube. And not only did he get the video taken down for something unrelated, he also got completely demonetized on YouTube, which means he can't make any money from YouTube at all on any of his videos. So it went from him calling out YouTube's inaction to all of a sudden getting his whole channel demonetized. And this has been trending all day, I've noticed. Hashtag justice for Act Man, 80,000 tweets. This is huge, and YouTube's not responding to it at all, like they do. It's so crazy. YouTube is trying to silence creators who talks about this by either demonetizing the video or taking it down, and that's scary, because I'm making a video on it right now. So what's gonna happen to me? I've seen so many YouTubers make a video about this because it's huge on YouTube. You know, like I mentioned how I've made similar videos in the past going over bad actors on YouTube. What I do even before the videos that I make about it get released is I like talk to YouTube employees about it, and I provide like detailed further explanations, right? And you know, like they've been extremely helpful in receiving the information. It's great. They're always willing to hear more, and they're always like you know, they always want to talk to me about it and have been very grateful about the information I've provided them. I'd like to believe YouTube isn't just being really dumb here, so I would like to give YouTube the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there's something else going on behind the scenes with the Act Man. I don't even know. Maybe it wasn't even related and just happened at the same time. Alright, so it turns out I was right. There is something else that was going on behind the scenes at the same time. So YouTube finally responded to him on Twitter as well as through a Philip DeFranco video, so we're gonna go through both. Basically, YouTube said he was suspended because he threatened to dox the families of YouTube employees and creators. And so to provide context of what happened there, basically the Act Man tweeted some now deleted tweets where he made a joke about doxing people because he got doxed by the person he was making a video on, allegedly, okay? So the Act Man provided some context. He had a bunch of tweets, not just the doxing one, okay? One of them was, feeling spontaneous, might use my YouTube channel to promote hate speech that advocates violence against protected groups. Luckily, YouTube is the perfect place for someone like me, obviously satirical, right? The next tweet was, feeling cute, might copy strike some other YouTube channels for fun, because after YouTube's inaction, he's making fun of YouTube not caring about these policies, right? And then the third tweet, which I will say is a little bit, you know, maybe he shouldn't have tweeted that. I'm excited to announce a new series of videos called Doxing with Act Man. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing family members of YouTube employees and content creators. He's saying that because he had his family doxed in this whole situation. So he's memeing through satirical tweets what happened to him as if he was the person that he's memeing. But YouTube decided to demonetize him because of it rather than the actual person who did that stuff and got away with it. And obviously the reply to the tweet is right here. With YouTube's new policy changes, I'm allowed to make these videos. Those are obviously satirical tweets, okay? Why didn't they take action against the person he actually, like, what? The person who actually did it? I don't think YouTube did the right thing here, demonetizing him, but I will say there are some weird things about this, okay? In the Philip DeFranco interview that he did, the Act Man did say that he did know why he got demonetized.
I did want to confirm, did they communicate that was the reason? Just because I didn't find anything about that public prior to them issuing that statement.
I suppose if it's out now, then I can't say yes, that was communicated to me. I didn't want to say anything about it because I was told that and I wasn't sure if I should share the reason.
It was because of these tweets. However, in sort of the sort of Twitter army buildup, he didn't mention that. And people were getting angry because he was demonetized for seemingly no reason when there was an actual reason. So to me, it does feel a bit weird that he didn't say that. It kind of points to, like, you know, painting a narrative that YouTube's terrible, which I do think YouTube didn't act in the right way, but not saying that also kind of feels a little bit weird. But YouTube's way more in the wrong to me in this situation. Even if there is something going on, it's been handled very poorly and is very weird to see. But usually in these types of situations, YouTube comes to their senses and does the right thing. So it's only a matter of time. I believe it's only a matter of time until we see the right thing happen, you know? But for now, it's crazy. And if you want to stay up to date on this crazy situation, click subscribe because I'll update you when something new happens. So thank you for watching this, and of course, fly out.